great, beautiful, blissful rising to all of my beautiful king, queen, gods, and goddesses. Now, this is your boy Waunstar. Got to break it down to all of my beautiful Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, or wherever it's at in your chart. Hope you get up this morning on a beautiful start. You got a brand new day to start new, to refresh. Let's let go of some of that negative energy that we had previous days before and previous night before, and let's just focus on today on how to make things better for you, okay? Mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and emotionally. Now, I do want to say again, this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, or wherever it's at in your chart. Hey, if you're a cross watcher, take out Virgo and put in your placement. Now, if it resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Now, this is also a disclaimer, which means that take the energy as it go. It may resonate for some of you, it may not. It may be energy around you, near you, close to you. But what it is, just take what you need to help yourself grow. Anything else, remove it out your life. So let's go ahead and go in prayer. Let's go ahead and get into this thing. Now, the title of this one is Virgo, someone is truly upset because you are progressing for the best, okay? Again, Virgo, someone is upset because you are progressing for the best. Spirit guides, angel, universe, we just thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Anybody wishing any ill will, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do is take that beautiful energy and give it to the universe and never to the sender, okay? Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste, Salah. Now, again, the title of this one, someone is upset because you have progressed for the best, okay? Virgo, you are no longer taking on anyone energy, right? You're not taking on the energy of helping people. You're not taking on the energy of help enabling people. You're not even taking the consideration to give somebody information to get out of something due to them being selfish and so full of themselves. Now, Virgo, as you are turning back and you are starting to progress, you are starting to think about how many times you have endured and persevered through all the betrayal and pain from individuals who you let very close to you. Now, for a lot of you, this can be a significant other. This can be you dealing with yourself basically on this one, okay? Now, it's a little bit of energy in the work aspect, but this is basically dealing with people, dealing with relationships or friendships, or some type of ship that you gave the benefit of the doubt on, and you knew you was right with your intuition the whole time, knowing that a person was wrong, but they never want to take accountability and they never want to do the things to try to help themselves grow for a partnership to be together, or a friendship to be together, or a companionship. Now, Virgo, you are tired of going through the same old energy, and you've been through this for a couple of months now, like doing all the work for people. You're trying to help enable them to be the best part they can be. They not reciprocating that energy. They may want you to do this, want you to do that. Job wants you to do this and do that. That's not even in your position, but you are starting to realize that the algorithm of how people treat you, is not going to benefit you. So you have started to remove yourself back from these individuals. Now they're mad because you released all the responsibility that they may have placed on you that wasn't even yours. And since you had to let go or cut off this energy that's around you, the sternness that you have has caused these people to see their problems more clearly. And the more you start to see them more clearly, now you starting to understand that only thing they can do is try to make you do things for them. And you are starting to put things in your own hands. You are starting to take a knowledge of your life. You are starting to take back your authority and take back your power, okay? Now, not only that, Virgo, I am sensing right now you are progressing for the better, but whoever that you are dealing with is truly upset, angry, bitter, mad because you walked away, because you are no longer dealing with that. Now, if some of you in a relationship and you close to somebody, I feel like the emotional connection or the spiritual connection may be very distant, where physically you right here, but emotionally you like this, and spiritually you probably like this. And now they are starting to realize that if some of them have left you, or some of them has been doing some sneaky tactics, that the grass is not greener on the other side. Now, also for some of you, Virgo, you may be very upset, or you may cut back the energy from this person because of sneaky behaviors. What you mean by sneaky behaviors? That's basically just saying, let's say you turn around, may walk walk in a room or something and somebody may fidget or they may have their back turned against you. It's just something about their energy that you know that isn't right, or some sneaky type of behavior that may be going on to try to hinder you, or something that is raising your red flags, or something about your intuition is really taking on the information of people that may be treating you in this way. Now, do you feel like you overanalyzing? For some of you, if you got abandonment issues and that is your attachment style, yes, some of you may be having this, okay? Now, again, I feel like some of you may be dealing with people who's very detached, or people that's very non-committal. When I say non-committal, I'm not saying that they don't love you. I'm just saying right now, non-committal means that they want to be with you. They want to deal with you. They want to try to grow with you. However, they don't want to put in the work on themselves. So this is a majority to a lot of you a one-sided relationship. And now the thing about it is, again, Virgo, the main energy was going on. You are balancing out the scales that's in your life for you not to keep dealing with individuals that keep putting you in this hindrance, or keep putting you into stagnation. You are starting to understand and be more aware, even about your personal transformation, about the things that you had to work on to make yourself better. Now, you are progressing for the best, Virgo. You are overcoming over the obstacles in your mental aspect. You are starting to understand about some past traumatic issues, or people from your past that may have cheated on you, may have lied to you, deceived you, have done you wrong. You are starting to understand the behaviors of other individuals with this same type of energy that's around you. But what you are doing, you are no longer keeping yourself stuck in a situation where it's not going to be beneficial for you. Now, some people are going to say it's narcissistic. To me, I feel like it's protecting your own. Now, you may be dealing with some narcissistic type of people that may be trying to gaslight you, because when you try to bring information out to the surface, they don't want to do their own work. And again, they're going to keep pointing and gaslighting you for you to take the blame. And then when you get ready to leave, I feel like some of you done been through, then that's when they want to love bomb you and say they love you, and they want to love bomb you and give you all these good things, talking about I love you, I'm here for you, just enough so you can feel aware. But I feel like you are no longer going for the tactics, Virgo, and this is what's making people mad, especially this person that's close to you, because they can no longer manipulate you. They can no longer deceive you. They can no longer use the sneaky tactics that they have, and everything is about to be exposed because you are no longer falling for the illusions, okay? Now, with that basically being said, the spread I'm going to do today, we're going to do a little spiritual spread first after meditation, and then I'm going to get directly into it. Now, again, shout out to my A1 Day 1. Shout out to my Soul Tribe. Shout out to my B2 Round 2s. If you're new to the family, welcome. I open my arms to you and embrace you with positive love, light, and everything that I can to give you the growth that you need to help you shine, okay? So, what we're going to work on today, I feel like some of y'all need to work on your communication. I feel like some of you mentally and logically have not been thinking right the way that you need to, or you may be thinking to get out of a situation. It's time for you to express yourself to those that you've been holding this energy from. I didn't say act out. I didn't say lash out. I said speak out and tell people how you feel. They either gonna like it, they either not. The thing about it is, if they don't like it, that's on them. They got to deal with their own inner work within them. Now, Virgo, for you, a cross-watcher, maybe you have been the one who keep enabling them to not to go through this emotional intervention with themselves to see how they really treat you. Some people may not be aware how they treat you because you keep allowing them to step over your boundaries and run you over, okay? So what we're going to work on this one, the focus on this one, I sense and open to perfect balance and breath. I sense and open to perfect balance and breath, okay? Now, let's go ahead and breathe in this positive energy. Let out all the negativity. Make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. It's very important now. Black History Month. Now, who the next one we're going to talk about today for Black History Month? Let's go ahead and go down with Rosa Parks. Make sure some of y'all get the information about Rosa Parks. Not only Rosa Parks, let's talk about Martin Luther King. Let's talk about Malcolm X. Let's also talk about Thurgood Marshall. I believe he's one too. So that's the ones that you need to look up for today. For one of them, you know what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and breathe in this positive energy. Okay, let's breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not suitable for you, we letting it go. Very good. Breathe in. Positive energy. Positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not suitable for you, we're letting it go as well. Very good. You're doing wonderful on this beautiful rising. Last time, breathe in. I sense and open to perfect balance and breath. I sense and open to perfect balance and breath. Hold it and release out. I sense and open to perfect balance and breath. I sense and open to perfect balance and breath. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste. Now, Virgo, when we were doing that meditation just a minute ago, a couple of downloads came into my heart and came to my spirit. Now, I feel like some of y'all may be getting juggled around with somebody who's very, very sneaky and very, very secretive. Now, they could be having Aries in a placement, or this could be a Scorpio. You take it as it resonates, okay? Now, not only that, I am sensing that even though you are going through this transformation, this healing transformation, and you are going for things for the better, I feel like this person that may be around, or that's around you, that may be trying, that's upset with you, is because they are about to get exposed, okay? And when I say exposed, some of them may can be getting exposed because you have changed their patterns when it comes to a third party situation, or you are starting to no longer be in any type of delayment activity when it comes to things that you want. Now, this person that you've been dealing with, they are very upset because everything that you've been going on in your life, you've been taking the time out to see things more clearly. Now, have you been communicating and expressing yourself? No, I feel like some of you have been silent and just been observing. I feel like if you try to explain yourself to somebody, it doesn't make a difference because they are going to flip it on you like a narcissist, or they are going to be in a certain criteria where, let's call it like it is. They being a covert narcissist, okay? Now, not only that, let's go ahead and get into this thing just a little bit. I'm not going to be with you for long, but I will be back to you later on tonight, okay? Now, I feel like what some of y'all don't see coming, it may be some type of unexpected event or some type of tower moment between you or the significant other, or you or the companion or the business partner that you may be dealing with. Now, I am sensing with the page of cups basically being in reverse, you have started to no longer harness in this energy of you may be feeling like you're not good enough, or somebody's not giving you the good news that you need. Now, I feel like you are keeping yourself in control and people don't know about this. Like, you are still moving in action. You still moving like everything fine with certain individuals. But I feel like the reason why you haven't been expressing, because whoever this Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio is, they are no longer taking action, or you are no longer taking action to them. I feel like you are keeping yourself in control, understanding the messages and the clues when it comes to some type of event that make you feel like you are going in a deja vu with some type of reoccurring traumatic event. Now, I'm looking at these cards and it look like some of you want commitment with this person. Some of you want a solid foundation. Some of you may want to build a family. However, even though when this person is turning around and not giving you this energy, it can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. But I am sensing that you are starting to stay in control instead of letting people see you, see your emotions be withered out, or see you be drained about certain type of situation. Now, the challenging part about it is that you are going through a cycle that needs to be complete. I feel like emotionally you had to understand about how to pull back your emotions, not suppress them, because that leads to depression, that leads to guilt, that leads to shame, that leads to doubts, that leads to concern. But you will understand how to balance that energy when it comes to people that may be trying to put you in that type of energy or in that type of way. For what? For just so they can get a laugh out of it? Every time you try to speak about it, there's always some type of dispute that creates some type of problems. And now somebody can be very bitter about this because they want things to be easy. They want their past to be glamour and gold, like they don't have any problems or there's not any issues with this parlor, and you always the issue. You are starting to understand now with these new starting points, you are starting to open new doors where people are starting to see you how you truly are. Now, the people that's around you, they are challenged by you going back in your King of Pentacles type of energy. You being back traditional, you not being controlled, you not being manipulated, you're not being deceived. You are turning around, you are walking in a whole new light. Your spirit guides and your ancestors and your guides are helping you through this new journey. Now, even with the Ace of Pentacles right here, clarified by the Death card, you are allowing things to end. You don't care if it hurts. You don't care if it hurts the other person. With this new doors that's opening up for you, you are no longer giving people energy who do not deserve your time and presence. Yes, you are walking away from certain situations, and you are being more hopeful, and you are being guided by spirit to go even through your challenge to overcome over the fears that you feel internally. Now, with the Page of Swords being here, it is letting me know you stop doing some type of information. You may stop communicating with people. You may pull back to focus on what's good for you. Now, People mad, people bitter. They trying to dim your light. They don't want to see you in the spotlight. They don't want to see you in the forefront. Some of these people around you are so jealous and envious of you because every time you walk, you spread good energy, okay? Good energy. So they main tactic with you, they want to keep you in some type of fear from you seeing the truth of how it is. Now, if you're dealing with a relationship, this person may be gaslighting you to make you feel like you made a poor choice in whatever you do. Now, if some of you start a new business, this person ain't supporting you the way that they used to at the beginning. They are turning around and giving you just like, Virgo, I don't know why you doing that. You ain't good enough here. Or somebody trying to push you down to, Virgo, why you think like that? The whole thing, what they trying to do is keep you in some type of unjustifiable action where things can't build and you can't build on your of the fears that you've been facing to overcome them. Now, I am seeing that they putting you in a lot of delays. These person around you, they may be mad because right now they going through their karma. You are starting to get a little blissful. You are starting to progress. You are starting to do things better, but you will no longer want to keep being in this same old cycle dealing with people that's going to frustrate you and gonna keep you in a whirlwind. Now I feel like with this tower moment of somebody karma, you are moving on as somebody want to come and probably want to start to express how they feel. Now you had to go through the choices of taking some type of action. So you've been looking out to make plans to overcome over your fears, dealing with that, and overcome over dealing with people, period. You put a lot of stop to people when it comes to them trying to pour all their responsibility on you, okay? You no longer putting in information. You no longer asking somebody. You tired of being juggled around. You are tired of going through your fears. You are tired of going through the same old memories over and over when it comes to people that is filled with greed and not even really on your level. It's time for you to take this necessary leap of faith to calm in better waters. Now, I feel like the people around you, they mad right now because you starting to expose them in their toxic ways. You starting to see their patterns. You starting to see how they operate. You starting to see that they after the layers has opened up, they really stink on a spiritual level. And when I say stink, I'm not talking about smell. I'm talking about spiritually stink, where they spiritually is not trying to be in alignment to grow. They are trying to be like the world. They want to be out there in the materialism of the 3D, not the 5D. You are walking in the 5 dimension, Virgo. When you help yourself and heal yourself, yes, you in the 3D on this earth, but you are understand the physicalities or the technicalities that you need to go in the 4th dimension, which is your prayer. The 5th dimension, which is your ancestors and your guides. We can go higher. I'm not good. I'm just paraphrasing. So don't be like, no, that ain't it. I don't care. Now, the thing about it is you acknowledging everything from these new cycles in order to change in your life. Yes, people used to rush you so they can take advantage of you. Yeah, they rush you and tell you do this. They rush and tell you to do that. Virgo, we're going to do this together. And Virgo, we're going to do that together. A cross watcher, we're going to do this. And what it is, it's a manipulation tactic just to keep you lingered on. Like how you put bait on a hook. Now, it's like, yeah, you trying to catch your fish, but you needed that little bait, and while you throw that little bait out there, you're trying to lure somebody in just to harm them. Now, not you, but somebody may be trying to do this to you. Now, I feel like this has been a slow moving type of energy, but on the challenge side, you are no longer being stressed out because you are starting to understand everything you need to do in this cycle. Again, you keeping yourself in control, and the reason why is because you don't want to do nothing that's going to hurt somebody's feelings or the person around you. They don't think clearly because they don't think and move logically as you. Now, I am also sensing, Virgo, now, even though you are still going for the best, doing the best things for you, because you are sold in a lot of seeds right quick. You are sold in a lot of seeds for a long time. It can be 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, 7 years. But now your fruition is about to come in, or the lessons you learn is about to give you a major in abundance. Now, I feel like right now you are starting to allow things how it's supposed to be, and you're allowing things for how they are when it comes to some people that's trying to bring disappointment or trying to bring some type of humility or trying to bring some type of loss when it comes to you and your emotional stability. You are no longer dealing with people or how they act because you already realize these people are arrogant. These people are not on the same timing as you, and it's time for you to make a choice or make some type of decision when it comes to you staying balanced. Now, are the secrets and illusions coming out? Yeah, they done came out, but I don't think you care about it. You are no longer want to hold in to harness in something that is not good for you. Now, when it comes to these people around you, yes, they they see you as wish fulfillment. However, they like draining your energy with the Nine of Cups. They are bitter and they are upset because now, as they see you starting to progress better, you are putting in a lot of work when it comes to the things that you love, and now you are being, and now they being impulsive, or now they turn around being bitter because you standing back in your Emperor energy. And the more you stand in your Emperor energy, and it took you a long time to get here because you had to deal with the narcissist, you had to deal with deceitful people, you had to look out, you had to make plans, you had to extend your arm out, you had to avoid tower moments, and you still had to deal with all of this on a mental, logical level. And what I love about it is they are truly mad and pissed off because even though they treated you like crap, even though they thinking they still getting over on you, even though you may not call them in everything that what they doing or feel like everything has been justified, but the thing about it, you are stepping back in your Emperor energy, and the thing about it, they don't like it either because now the tides have turned. You step in your energy, you get your power back. Nobody can manipulate you. Nobody can control you because you know what to do in your life. You are still being wise in the transitional harmony that you are going through for this new abundance to take place. However, as you're looking at different aspects of an emotional side of people, or you're looking at people in different options and different ways of thinking, you are no longer putting action in anything that's not motivated for you because this person that may be around you may be showing you a lack of doubt or showing having some type of concern about not doing the personal transformations that they need to do, or somebody's not trying to flow on the same wavelength as you. Now, somebody ego and vanity may be in the way, or somebody ego and pride may be in the way. They may be all about themselves. They might not be caring about how you feel, and that's most people today. And now, no offense to my queens, 90% of queens are like this. And if you say I'm not one, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just because us men been holding y'all, we didn't let y'all take accountability when y'all was babies. When y'all used to do wrong as little girls, and we'd be like, nah, let them do that and the other. That was the starting point for showing women how not to take accountability. Now for my men, this is vice versa. I'm not going to get on them without getting on you. You need to hold yourself accountable and stop being your emotional ass feelings. Excuse me, men. Some of y'all need to stop being this emotional feelings because the world have changed so much. Well, women are carrying, more women in America is carrying masculine energy and the men is carrying feminine energy. Now, is that saying that you're a female? No, that's just saying women are being, because the government has set them up where they are structured to be more of an alpha female and making males a beta male. What they mean? They train women to go to school and diminish their husbands or diminish their boyfriends or diminish their baby fathers because they take them out the way and they put a government system called CS, and that helps you build yourself into that dominant energy. Now for men and all the persecution and the pain that we go through, yeah, we got some men out there that's dog and men out there that were raised by men, but y'all don't like them. Y'all love them. No offense, women. Y'all love them because y'all like that little bad boy side, but then you get mad because when you bring them into your life, they really wasn't nothing from what you seen at the beginning. But however, the roles have changed. Y'all are being more of the masculine. Men is being more of the carers and the nurturers and this, that, and the other. All because the roles have switched. Women have raised us throughout the generations and the decades, and now the roles have switched. But what I'm saying for you, it's time for you to grow. It's time for you to extend yourself, and don't be scared of taking a rejection or loss. Virgos, y'all got that bad, and I'm one too. We don't like rejection. We don't like loss. We don't like feeling isolated. We don't like being fragmented. But the more you start going in your isolation or in your hermit mode to understand how things operate, the more you put a stop to a lot of people that's trying to emotionally or trying to mentally persuade you, getting inside your bubble real fast. You understand you hold the key to your abundance, and some of you like being in isolation. That's the independence card. But some of you like the recognition and victory that you need. But are they giving it to you? No, because it came out like this. What you see is you get recognition, but what people see is them trying to delay you from seeing the truth of how it really is because they still trying to manipulate you off their own beneficial gain. So with that basically being said, now if you want a personal reading, you can get at me, text me, we can make that happen. I just want to say this is going to be the reading for the early rising for all of my people that's coming in. Let's go ahead and get started. I am guided by my higher self, which always wants the best for me. I am guided by my higher self that always wants the best for me. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Salah. Namaste. I am grateful for the support of divine masters and transcendent teachers who have helped me on my spiritual journey. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste. Salah. I follow my passion, which leads to prosperity. I follow my passions, which leads to prosperity. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste, Salah. And let's pull out one more. I feel like new love is coming in for some majority of you, or something new that's going to be so compassionate and so fulfilling. It's going to bring joy into your life. It's going to bring that happiness that you deserve. It's going to bring everything that you need to fulfill you. But now you also, if you are dealing with a relationship or you are dealing with a soulmate, this may be some of the energy that may be taking place all on while you sit up and making the sacrifices that you need when it comes to this love connection. Okay. Now, with that basically being said, I just want to say I love you. God love you. The universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. That's the most important thing on the channel. Text me. Get at me. We can make that happen if you want a reading. Now, Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Salah. Namaste, baby. Till the next time. Yeah.